What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be shedding some light into what kind of projects are going on in our administrator world. Normally, no players below the rank of junior administrator are allowed in this world. But today, I'm going to take you guys on a tour of our latest project. And I do have to cut this part out because you guys are not allowed to see the following methods of entering this world, because it is secret. Alrighty, guys, I have made it to our most current project. Now, hold on a minute. I'm just going to enable this because this is going to be incredibly slow if I don't. There we go. How the hell do I get out of here? Please let me out. Oh, wait. Here we go. What are you talking about? Alright, so this is the current project that's going on. It is a massive, or it's going to be is a massive steel mill, basically. Got windows up here to allow light in, so we don't have to try to light up the entire thing, because that would be a large pain. Now, I'm going to show you guys what is already done and what there is still to do. Okay, so the main stuff that's already done is mainly the front over here. Got all the doors in. I'm going to add more windows in time, but not right now, as there's a lot that needs to be done, and that's kind of a last priority kind of thing. So, this right here is like a giant door. It's like one of those big, I don't know, industrial doors? I don't know what you'd call them. And then we got a whole bunch of little doors for employees to enter. Now, what I do have done is some of the walkways, or some of a walkway, that basically goes up to access the ceiling. You know, we go up this giant stairwell over here. Come up here, and you can just see authorized personnel only. If you're not authorized, you're not allowed to be up here. So what is that? Go all the way up here. This is going along the front of the building. Those are the doors right down there. Go over here. Then we reach this walkway up here. Watch your step. Yeah, you misstep, you die. Like, that's a big drop. Anyway, yeah, this is just mainly done. I have the other walkway right over here done. I still have to put in a second stairwell on this side over here and finish this walkway. This walkway is not done yet. See, it ends right over here. So, needs to get done. Anyway, also, we're going to put in a whole bunch of machinery in here, and hopefully when this is ready, it's going to be pasted in sections into the city. One little section at a time, just because of the sheer size of it when it's done. This is probably one of the only declassified projects I will be able to show you guys in this world. The rest of them are mostly classified. Well, I guess there is another one I could show you, because why not? Let's go take a look at that now. Alrighty, this is my other project I did. This is just kind of something I did when I was bored a while ago. Anyway, put pig spawners up here. Pigs spawn, go down here. And they go into these, and they go down this pipe. Here, I'll show you guys. Alright, let's just spawn in some pigs really quick. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa! Alright, that's a lot of pigs. Oh, they're all babies. This is pretty bad. Oh, I'll turn that on. As you can see, it all comes down here. It goes in here, and then it goes up this thing right up here. It goes all the way up. And it will come into here, and I don't know if this thing is in or not. Oops. Silly plugins. Alright, let's just open that up real quick. Yeah, nope, so these aren't in here yet. I guess gotta put one in here. Start it. And alright. Where is the... Oh, here we go. Now this will alternate between two different pipes, or it will send them to two different furnaces. This is for the coal, but we already have enough fuel. Anyway, it's basically the same thing. The coal goes... Fuel goes in this chest over here. Travels underground in an underground pipe. Oh, not there. Hold on. Where's the pipe? Alright, I might be able to see it. Right over here. Okay, maybe not there. This side? Ah, there we go. Found it. Yep, this is the pipe right here where the fuel would go. And it would get sent up here. Then it would go into the furnaces. Then it would be alternated to two different furnaces, like how the pork chops are. We're just gonna put that back. I should really do a tour of my my modded world. That would be really cool. And once that produces, it'll expel it down here into this chest with pork chops. I don't think there are any more coming out, but that's okay. Let's go turn that off. The next project I made when I was pretty bored was this over here. It's basically a chest, but all the items are hidden. Just gotta make sure the clear lag goes first, because I don't want it to, excuse me, clear any items. 20 seconds. That's all we gotta wait. There we go. Now that clear lag has passed, now I can activate this. And then we will wait. If we turn on X-ray, you might be able to see some of the items coming up. I think you only have one item in there, but you can see it coming up the pipe with X-ray. Almost there. Then now here it comes. And boom. Wow, that's great. I'm gonna have to censor that out. We got emeralds over here, and something that we're not gonna look at. So yeah, that's that. And now we're gonna put all of that back, and it all just goes right back down into the actual storage area down here. So yeah, pretty impressive, at least in my opinion. I like it. Now this is just an example of those pipes from before. This machine never worked for whatever reason. It just never worked. But here, I'll show you how they work. You put, let's say, I don't know, any old items into here. You know, and then they hit this fence. Oh wait, that's broken. Hold up. Or it looks broken. I don't know for sure. Nope, there it goes. Oh, it's just going really fast. Because if you... Okay, I guess if you put ice in it, it goes 10 times faster. I didn't know that. Or it's just glitched. One of the two. I really hope it's not, because that would be very depressing. Alright, maybe it is broken. Oh, well, some of them did come up over here. That's cool. Maybe this block has to be here. I'm not sure. Alright, now let's try it. Nothing. I don't know, maybe some items just don't want to work. I'm not sure. I wouldn't think that would cause an issue. You'd be surprised sometimes. Very strange. Very, very strange. Why it won't work. Oh, wait. Oh, look, there it goes. There goes some. Actually, this pipe, I don't know, might be a little glitchy for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe it has to be perfectly straight in line. I'm not sure. Oh, well. I have no idea why this pipe sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work. But the other pipes always work just fine, so that's cool. Now, this is a project that started off in the administrator world, but then was moved to creative. Now, let's get ready for this. This took quite a while to build and set up. Now, this is basically a monitor with saved images. Now, each one of these yellow cards down here, each panel basically, is able to hold one image. So this thing has a total storage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 images. 15 if you count. 15 if you count the first one, but you should never use the first one because it's bad luck. At least that's in my opinion. Here, I'll show you guys some more of the redstone in depth. So over here we have one of the switches, which when the redstone comes down, depending on which one it goes to, will tell it which torch needs to be turned off, and whichever torch is turned off will invert the torch, whether it's powered on or off, turning on the image. Now over here is the actual switches behind the switchboard, where you can select what you want to put up. This just means that the display control is on, so if you select something it'll work. And these are just where the switches are, which when you press a button, the button tells this which switch to put on, and it will turn on whichever wire it needs to in order to display the image that was selected. This over here is what lets you turn it on and off. When this is off, this will completely ignore down there. It'll still send the signal up to here, but it won't go down to this board over here, where what tells which redstone torches is to be on and which ones to be off. As you can see, none of them are lit up currently down there, but I will now put on an image for you guys to see. Alright, which one should we do? Here. Let's just do this one right here. Now let's wait. The switchboard goes, and boom. It displays the image. Plus the turn off button, this just clears it. Now we can also do checkerboard. This one's pretty big. Oh, here it goes. Oops. Still loading. Alright, so let's go take a look back there and see what everything looks like. Okay, so now that we have an image selected, now we can see some change back here. Before, these were all on, but now, because this switch over here, the switches down there told this to turn off this wire, meaning that it inverts all of these torches. This is the one where the image was printed on, the checkerboard. So as you can see here, 2, and then off. You see 1 pixel, no pixel, on, off, on, off, on, off. Now programming in an image is pretty easy to do. Let's just say I were to go to the back and wanted to place down a couple torches back here. Actually, now I realize this one isn't connected to anything. That's why it is not on. Here we go, over here. This is an unused board. Alright, here, let's just put in a line here and I'll show you guys. Now this one goes to... Alright, last one. Last one on this board, at least. So now if we select that, this is the one we just made over here. Now we gotta give it some time, because this will take a lot of time to clear out. So we're gonna wait for that. Alright guys, it is still taking a pretty long time to... Oh wait, nope, there it goes. So this will take a long time to clear out. I'm just gonna save you guys from having to watch this. Now, even though this is still clearing, our image appeared down here. This is just a default light that's on all of them to say that, hey, this is connected. I can turn that off just by going back to the image panel back there. But let's turn this off, and let's move on to the next project. Oh yeah, here's a quick side of what the other side looks like. That's what the other side looks like. This is what, if you guys want to see what the back looks like, this is looks like. I'll even go inside it for you guys, so you guys can take a see. You guys can look. I'll even show you guys down here. Hold on, if I can get down here, that is. As you can see, this goes up in order to make room for the wires. Yeah, because this is basically just an enlarged version of the screen, but programmed with redstone torches. These are off because these aren't connected to any buttons or connected to this switch or any switches. So that's why these ones are already inverted, but they don't have any images programmed on them, or else they would be on constantly. Alrighty, so this is where most big build projects begin, actually in the administrator world or on creative for the builds. This was an administrator project, so it was built by below admin, do not touch or ban. Well, below admins can't get in here, but it's alright. This, I guess, just updates the game mode. Over here, you know, it's the airport, you know, but you see it's missing a lot of details that the finished airport already has. Like, it doesn't have any security lines, because what we do is we build the shell here, and then we'll paste it in once we have the shell, and then we'll work on the details. It's just easier to build the shell here in a different world, so we're not constantly doing construction in the city, because that wouldn't look too nice, a half-finished building. And also all the airplanes are gone too. There's no airplanes. Oh, and over here is the original plan for what the original design of the airport was going to be. We were originally going to have a terminal back here and another terminal over here, and then have entrance to runway. But obviously it didn't end up being that. What it really is now it's a terminal building. So that's not how it turned out. How it actually turned out was you got a runway here. Or not runway. If this was the airport right here, then we got a terminal building on this side. Then we have the airplanes. Then we have two runways. And then we have a terminal building. And then we have another runway. And then we have an ATC tower, like, off over here. So it didn't end up being what the original plan was, but that's alright, because it still turned out really nice. Actually, let's go take a look at that right now. Not to get to the airport if you're in the city, it's not that hard. You just gotta go to line 2. And I believe it's station, I want to say C? C or B, it's one of the two. We'll find out in a moment. And we'll take this one. Station A, line 2. Yep, it is station B. Oh, no, sorry, station C. Okay, yeah, C. This will bring us right out at the airport. As you can see, now the completed product is much different from the design, because now we actually have in both terminal buildings. We have in all the airplanes. Very pretty. And the 2 runways talking about before. 1 runway and the 2nd runway. And then the 2nd terminal building, which is all the way down here with the bigger planes. This thing is a monstrosity aircraft. It's huge. And to get to this terminal from the airport, there's actually a little subway thing under the water. And now if we go inside the airport, now you see that all the details are in place. There's a whole bunch more buildings, whatnot. If we go in here, computers are more or less the same. You see, just little details have been added, just like these right here. You know, stuff like that. I mean, security was built, signs. You know, like, look at all this. Oh, yeah, security. So you got your arrival doors. Of course, you got a password door. Please enter password. Oh, this door seems glitched. Oh, no, there we go. I am not going to give you the password or show it to you for that door. And then this is how you get to Terminal 2 down here, and then there's just a subway right here. Anyway, you go back up, and over here, see, everything's all built in. This shop, I guess we never put anything in it. Yep. I want to get demonetized. Whoa! Okay, that's bad. And it is a very good thing that this sign over here is covered up, because that is just vile. Yep, I'm getting demonetized. That's great. You know, we got all the little details in here. So that's cool. And the air traffic control tower. Over here. Which also has full details. Actually, I'll show you guys inside of this, because you really can't get inside of it. Unless an administrator lets you in. Let me just get the password. Alright guys, I couldn't remember what the password was for the door, so I just had to roll that up my way inside. Whoosh. That's alright. Go through here. And we go up the elevator to all the different floors. But the top floor is where the best stuff is at. See, we got the radar over here. These radar screens. Now, because of just how massive the airport is, you really can't see too much. Because it won't render in. But, you know, that's okay. Still looks pretty amazing nonetheless. Let's just ascend up real quick. This is the top. This is actually based on the air traffic control tower at KLAX in Los Angeles. So, And the last project I'm going to show you guys that's going on in the administrator world. This has actually been long forgotten and is many, many years old. Started by actually a plugin developer who's now one of the co-owners of the server. It was going to be Prison. Alright, so yeah, this project's been long forgotten, but it was going to be Prison. This is going to be the prison area. You know, the place where you mine blocks and just try to go up, just basically where you grind. Oh, this is a court area. And this is going to be a survival games map, also worked on by the same person. Sadly, none of these ever got implemented into the server, which is really sad and disappointing, but man, what can you do about it? Oh, this is going to be another survival games map, or at least the start of one. I was really excited to see some of these get completed. Ladies? Do I dare open this knowing who built this? Corey, no comment. Oh, okay. These are just names. Oh, Jackson! Damn it! Oh, of course. Wow. Even after he's long gone from the server, his shit still comes up. Oh, machines like this are what's not allowed to be built. This is this is an attempt, I believe, at trying to build an AFK machine, but failed horribly. Please don't build these, because if caught, you will get in trouble. Unless it's supposed to be a water fountain. I can't tell, but please don't build AFK machines on creative, because you will end up getting banned from the creative world, and that wouldn't be fun. And you would have to appeal it. And I really don't want to have to read any appeals, because usually they're all just awful and terrible. So they never get accepted. I've not once ever hit the accept button on a ban appeal. Because everyone's like, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. You know, it's just not how it works. You know, just apologize and try to make a promise that going forward you're going to take steps to improve whatever you did that you did wrong. And not do it again. But yeah, this is all forgotten stuff. Anyway, this is only some of the things I can show you. Obviously, there's a whole bunch more in the administrator world, especially projects that are going on, but I just can't release and show you because they're too amazing and they would spoil the surprise.